In today's episode of Summa, Talkies, I'm in conversation with Sivarouven Manarroo, a musician, a multi-instrumentalist, and a singer, and also a music producer based out of Mauritius. I also happened to be his classmate once upon a time, about a year ago, I guess. Stay tuned.
Patake! Okay, awesome. So yeah, we were just talking about iPhone challenges, no? Just another day, but
So when I got my iPhone, Vignesh was like, "Man, we can't send things on that. How are we gonna share all our class recording, and all?" We were like,
I
"I'm
said,
like, we'll figure out a way." And it was like yesterday, there was
said,
this one dancer, some dancer. She wanted to send me some videos. We took like a whole day, man, and the file also was big, and we transfer. It's like taking like eternity to upload, and finally we're like, okay. She was like done. She didn't want like to send the video. She was like so tired, and I'm like, okay, last time. I was like, last chance. I'm like, upload it on YouTube and send me the link, and then I'll download it from here, and it worked.
okay. Yeah, so that's a good way. Or ideally, you could. So what I've just realized is if you have a reasonable internet connection or Wi-Fi, home Wi-Fi or something, you could use WeTransfer. WeTransfer is our staple.
Yeah, but WeTransfer takes so much time, man. And it's on like it's like only like 2 GB max for free.
2 GB is the limit. 2
but
GB
you know
is the
what?
limit. So
I
that's
realized that on my Mac you can send via mail up to 5 GB.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
mail. So I can send you even by Gmail or any mail you have from my iCloud this thing. I can send you in like up to 5 GB.
Oh.
That's pretty good, no?
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is pretty epic.
Yeah.
Like that should be that is pretty epic. But dude, there was this funny thing I saw. So they're like budget iPhone or something, dude, and that thing is 42 grand, and I'm like, in which planet is 42 grand a budget phone, dude? Like the naivety. Like the naivety level of that company just startles the hell out of me. I'm like, dude, what world are you people in, dude? For once I actually thought, hey, you know what? I think they've succumbed to that market change, and they're like, hey, you know what? Let's actually launch a budget phone, and they're like 42 grand. And you know what? It has a 5-watt charger, bro. 5-watt charger was like some 7-year-old things, you know?
Yeah.
Damn funny. It's just damn funny how that company works.
They've just been able to make their name, and they just put any price they want. They just like people will buy it. Even this SC, there's like this. I don't know. It's like,
that's the thing. That's the one I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
iPhone SE, dude. It's like 42 grand here.
Yeah.
I'm like, why in the first of all, I will never pay that much for a phone. Okay, I'd rather put another 15 grand and assemble like a proper media PC, like a multimedia gaming PC out of it. Okay, 70 grand I have in my hand, I can get one insane monster. Okay, why will everybody get it on one phone? Out of all the things, dude.
Yeah,
Holy God, it's funny.
But I don't know. Maybe for some people it's just worth the money, but not for the phone. But I know for like the equipment, like for
It's just it's possible. See, so that's the thing. No, so see, which is why I don't agree with the iPhone. I'm kind of going on tune with Mac. Like for instance, if you're into production, nothing can beat a Mac, dude. Mac is Mac. Nothing can beat that thing, right? But I don't know. The other side of it is just that, dude. It's just a bright ass premium phone. There's nothing premium in it at all, but yeah.
Hi, Amma.
She can't. I don't think she can figure.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's not what you think it is, guys. It's called Panaham because drinking the other thing is too mainstream right now.
The way is like.
Yeah, I know everyone will think it's like I'm like downing something and all. No, you're not supposed to down anything at any time, at any point. It is not good for your health. Okay, I just like how we've gone about 4 minutes into it without thinking that everybody in this planet will know him. Everybody in this planet will know me also. Hello, if you're coming here for the first time, there is that one big red button called subscribe. Click on that thing, I say. Click on it, okay? When kissy and all I give, no, please click. See, I want kissy and all I give, no, sit and subscribe, okay? Now, coming to the point.
Yeah.
Who do we have today? Today, I have musician. Actually, more than musician, this guy is my classmate. So we did our course together in this institute called Kalakshetra, and that's how that's how we kind of bonded and stuff because we were in the same class. And yeah, man, it's been 1 year or 2 years. 1 year, no?
1 year, 1 year.
1 year, yeah. 1 year still seems like 2 years because for 3 months we've been sitting at home only. So, but yeah, it's so amazing that even he's gone his way and he's doing good for himself back in his country. He is from Mauritius. I'm going international. So, but on a serious note, super talented. Too many instruments he plays. I tried playing one instrument and I couldn't do that to save my life. So clearly super talented and stuff. And today we have Mr. Manarroo
Varga.
Varga. You know what? You'll actually have to say about how Tamil is so prevalent in Mauritius but still not there. Like, remember how we've like spoken about this all the time?
Like 4 years I've heard only that. We were still like figuring out how it works. I mean Vignesh was still figuring out how it works. So here, cultural, religious, and some people, now it's like coming more like seriously, people just taking the language more seriously and learning it. I even read it and write it. I learn in school and college and in high school and all. So here we call it college. For high school we call college here, by the way.
Okay.
So
right.
And then like college we call university, etc. Yeah.
Okay.
So we learn Tamil. We learn Tamil, how to write, how to read, but we don't talk. We don't like. We can find like a few handful of family in Mauritius that converse in Tamil. Maybe their mothers from Tamil Nadu, like some like very. But even me, my ancestors are from Tamil Nadu, from Tanjavur. But like after like 3 or 4 generation, you keep like losing the communication in Tamil. So like Creole, French, and where were we?
Creole.
We'll come on that. Don't worry. We have time.
Ouais. Ouais. To speak something about from where? Ouais. Allez, bon, les M25 là. Les 24. பயங்கரமா புரியுது. Même si Maurice après là, il va pas bon là. Les 25 après-midi. Aptamitra muy claro, y Aptamitra. Ouais, OK. Ouais, on comprend. Vous bouclez 24 temps là.
So we are like, Tamil here, so many temples, so many kovils, so many priests from even Mauritian priests, Indian priests here in Mauritius working. But we are full in it, full cultural, but there's only this handful people only like talking Tamil. We'll be like mostly like Creole. But I know still you won't understand. You will say okay, but you won't understand. Still you'll be like, no way.
No. See, I think what startles me the most is that there is like Tamil has so much of significance there, right? But what startles me the most is nobody has. So basically, in your place, Tamil is what Sanskrit is to us. Okay. Everybody tells it, but nobody really knows what's happening on the inside except priests and people who are like hardcore into it. So the same thing is happening in your place also, if you think of it, right?
Yeah.
It is that thing where everybody is like, oh, Tamil is like this holy language and stuff, and people are associating with that. But when it comes to learning the actual language and just see what is actually happening on the inside, then people are that I don't want. I only want the other, the other romantic stuff behind it. It's just fascinating because like I think like, or I don't know, man, like I not that I want to politicize this, but I guess it somewhere comes to that, no, like for instance, if there's only a handful of people who want to know it, they would probably go out of their way to teach them and stuff like that, right? But are they taking any initiatives or efforts whatsoever, like to teach people and things?
They are so many temples and kovils. They are doing it, but this new generation's coming, and only like not many people interested in learning that. They're just keeping it. Yeah, it's here. There's so many schools. Even they're like telling people, you need to like come and learn, learn the language so that to preserve it.
Right.
But works are going on. They are working on it.
Right. Because I remember this guy used to sing all Murugan songs and something and all. Okay. And then you ask him this thing behind it, or like where he got it, that and all, he'll somehow tell you what source he got it from and everything. But then if you would probably ask him what does this thing mean, he wouldn't have any idea about it. And I found that very startling because I'm like, dude, how can somebody nail a dialect without actually knowing what's happening inside the dialect? One thing is tune and all is there. How long can you like figure out to the tune is what I'm asking. You need to know a little bit of what's happening on the inside for you to sing it properly, But despite that, this guy could nail it, which is why we used to always have these conversations of, man, it's just a very fascinating facet. I guess it'll never, it's something I'll never get over, I guess. It's just one of those things I can like keep talking about and stuff.
Yeah, but so, we kind of used to it, like since like my childhood, we just learned the song without even knowing what's the meaning or, But it's of course it's essential to know what we are singing, but it's been like
of
that.
Course.
It's been like that, right. And we've been like singing in temples.
So
yeah.
So after these 4 years of coming to Chennai and trying to figure this out and then like go back or whatever it is, has it consciously changed you somewhere? Like, has it consciously changed your approach to approaching a piece or whatever it is?
Of course, man. So how much we worked, how much I struggled.
I mean, see, the musical side of it is there. Let's leave that for now. I'm just talking about the linguistic part of it. So, are you like a little more careful about probably what you're pronouncing is right or wrong? Are you like referring to audio? So, are you doing that? Is what I'm asking. Like, is that something that has consciously happened to you because of these 4 years of whatever little or more that you actually got out of?
Yeah, of course, it played like a big role, changing the way that I was thinking, and I was just thinking. You remember what I was saying when I was like, I'm like lyrics, sorry problem there.
Yeah, because you're like lyrics. People don't care about it in Mauritius, man, and I'm just like, dude, it doesn't work that way. It's not about others; it's for your own self first. But
I know, but I realized it. Like I think I realized it more in my 4th year of like. More exposed in that, and then I realized the importance of like knowing the lyrics properly, how to pronounce it, and how I was struggling to pronouncing some words, and I worked so much on it. So yeah, it's been like I've kept learning like how to understand, how to like give importance to the lyrics that is being sung in the songs. Yeah, now it's like more impacting, like I need to like know the lyrics properly, like here bring it in Mauritius, and even my student, I'm just putting them like really on the lyrics clearly, like explaining the meaning and all, giving the meaning also. Need to start that. Like before, when I was learning, there was nothing like that, just like learning the song. But now giving the meaning and like telling them what's the meaning, what they are singing, yeah.
Right. That's a very good thing, dude. Because I wouldn't even say go very deep into it and get all philosophical and then get lost into the text and stuff like that. But at least they should, like, if trilokyam is trilokyam, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, not trilokyam or trilogyam or trilogjam or whatever, right? So if you can get that kyam or whatever that bit is and the catch right, that's enough. That is enough to like.
Remember that in classes you were like Every time I was like saying
Yeah.
some other thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
every
worked so
Dikshitar
much,
composition. Every Dikshitar composition, basically. Every Dikshitar
Oh,
composition, he would invent new words out in the air. And then he'd call it Manodharmam, brah. Yeah. Then we'd get our asses kicked.
Yeah, we're like
But,
improvising. What? Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, because improvising on Swarams is too mainstream. So we're like, let's aim the lyrics.
Yeah,
That's how we were.
Yeah.
4 years, man, dude, what madness that was. Yeah, like, would I want back those 4 years? Definitely not. But would I probably like look back at it and like take a lot of things away from it? Yeah, like on class approach and any like. Okay, listen, we are out of that place right now. Okay, and I might or might not edit it. It completely depends on how it comes out and stuff. So were there things? See, okay, you were a part of a system at that point, so you just wanted to comply with it, and you were just like, okay, man, whatever it is, let's just get going and let's just move on. But I was somebody who couldn't do that at all, because I was just like, dude, what the hell, and I would get irritated about things and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But if you thanks. But now if you look back at it, were there some things you take home as an individual and you're like, I should never do that. Like, that's not cool, you know. It could be the simplest of things, but something that made you go like, okay, listen, that is probably the right approach for you, but it doesn't feel right to me. Or was there somewhere where you started like questioning your own consciousness on a particular approach or a particular way of doing thing or whatever it was? Like, was there some place where you started questioning it, is what I'm asking, or some place you felt, hey, you know what, I think, I don't know, probably it works for them but not for me, and I feel as a person I wouldn't probably do that. And have you like tried getting it in one way or another?
Okay.
If there any.
I thought
okay,
about
I know
it
that's
just
a.
now. Let me answer.
Okay. Oh, cool.
You know what? Here, like I told you about that. This South Indian people and North Indian people. It's like two different religion here. You know, it's like two different.
Okay.
But here we just don't wear kurtas.
Okay. Right.
I wasn't. I didn't have any kurta when I reached Kalakshetra.
Okay.
That I was like, no way, man, I'm not wearing kurta. I'm wearing like my shirt and my veshti, like I do here when I go to temple. I just like wear my shirt, you know. But that's the change that just like bring me like a little like, oh no way, I'm gonna wear like white kurta every day. No, I'm like, what? That's like one of the things that maybe it's nice for them, but I wasn't used to that. Even it took me a while, you know. It took me just a while to like figure out. Oh, yeah. That's one of the things, but the other things I need to think about it.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Because for me, like I'm sure, and this is like an open secret which all of them know about and things like that, right? Like there are things which you always sort of take back, and then you're just like, nah, man, I would never be that. Like for instance, you know, when so I'm involved with like taking songs for kids right now, right? Like which is like these very simple online songs. But what happens is sometimes you take the simplest of phrases, they don't get it. So you have to animate and you have to like try making them understand how it travels and stuff like that. And then when they're able to pick it up, now you're like, holy shit, this works. Because nobody did that to any of us. Nobody did that.
Okay,
you know?
okay. I get your point. Yeah.
You know, you understand what I'm saying. Like for instance, they were like, I don't know, let's just take some kriti that we learned to. Like for instance, like some slow song, dude. So that movement, no?
Yeah.
He'll just sing it and we were expected to just take it. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when I do it to people now, they don't get it. So you have to like literally break it down piece by piece and you have to like tell it to them.
I got it. Yeah, that's true. That's really true. I give it to you. It was a moment of struggle, you know, like figuring like the very first line of the Pallavi, you know, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because the underlying assumption was that you could get gamakams, okay, and for someone like me, I could never understand them initially, dude. Like I remember, like with you guys being on class and all, you were over there, he'll sing some ragam. He's like, you sing this ragam. Oh, so that's called a ragam. Like I was that bad initially, okay. It's just that, right? It's just one of those random conscious I don't know, unconscious self, whatever. Basically, just hearing it and not really knowing what's happening on the inside and stuff like that. And then there are other people who sort of know what's happening on the inside but are not completely aware of it. Okay, and then they're just giving you this heap load of information. And then there is like the other teaching brigade and the staff brigade who just assumes that you know everything. I'm just like, dude, it doesn't work that way at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
To this date, there was somebody like, they're like, you have gammakam mistakes on your this thing or something they told, okay. I'm like, okay, so just tell me what's the gammakam mistake. And then they pointed me out those gammakam mistakes and that made sense to me. Chumma just coming and it's like me coming and telling you, hey, you're this thing, no. Note is not proper, and then I just walk off, you know, like you're like, okay boss, which note, which section are you talking about, which bit did you feel? So I guess specifications was something which clearly just assumed that you could just throw at it and they could just pick up on it, but
Yeah. But you know also what I was struggling with, like I mean before, like the ta, what do you use ta?
Oh yeah, man,
Remember
I
that?
swear.
Oh my god, I was like, no,
Yeah.
I was like literally, I was like, I have no clue what you're saying. Both of them is like the same for me, man, because here ta and ta is the same. but now, you know, now I
You're able
realize
to somehow
that there
differentiate.
is an extent of difference, you know.
A lot of difference.
Yeah, but that's one of the like, struggling things that I've been through. Yeah, and but
because I just realized because with 4 years that I've spent with you, I just realized you are musically strong AF. Okay, the tech side you were gone. Okay, music and your talam you were sorted. You could do it, you could manage, you could pull off, and you could just get off the stage, and that's all was needed of us. Also, nobody was like expecting you to be a star and put out a good show and stuff like that. They were like, as long as you're just able to bloody sing and get your shit together, that's all we care about. But it's something that's always you saying.
No, I was telling that we got so many nights time also going kacheris, you know, like finding kacheri. That's like memories that will never go, you know, like
I can imagine.
going to eat malapu in the morning, waiting for the shop to open. Yeah, that was like,
man, I can
good.
never get like, you know, like one part of me feels so happy that we are finally over that point where we don't have to take permission from people to like go and stuff. It's just like, dude, I want to go, I can go. I don't want to go. Like, at least you can take that decision. Because I remember, I don't know, man, like it's just that, right? It's just that one rotten apple ruining it for everybody. Like
I know.
So for the uninitiated, so we would so I've already spoken about the December music season and stuff like that, because there are viewers who otherwise wouldn't know about this and things. Okay, so during this time, right, obviously since artists were busy and they were doing their own stuff and things like that, they would kind of give us students some little bit of slack to go watch concerts. Okay, now the thing is, there were days in the so the morning to afternoon everything is ideally free. You could just go sit in and you could just get up and walk out whenever you feel like. And so the thing is, obviously too much of red tapeism just came into there as well, because why not? So every time we'd probably go ask for permissions, we were never given permissions, or you know, they would be like, oh, you know who you're talking to, and all that. And for the record, it's not like we were like some pure music lovers and we didn't go. Whatever time that we had given ourselves, we would make sure that we were actually listening to a concert properly and coming back and then saying what we took out of it and stuff like that, right? But yeah, man, but obviously streets are filled with idiots, and there were always just a few set of people born to like ruin it. And I mean, dude, my scene is simple. Like, if you're doing it, you do it properly. Okay, even if you're like bunking and going somewhere, you plan it in a way that you're good at covering it up. If you're not good at covering it up, you should not do it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, but our concert memories are insane, because like I remember how he and a set of other people in my class as well, how unintentionally like they just triggered this listening streak into me, because like I come from a very different set of music genre wise and like listening wise and stuff like that. And so for me to sort of get into this. So that was the thing, right? One is that you listen to it, whatever is played in the morning when you get up, your mom is probably playing it, and she has no idea what's going on behind it, but she's like, oh, holy values and everything, and she's just playing it. And the second bit is, you're like, man, there is something happening inside and I want to really know about it. And when it, so somewhere I guess all these people sort of triggered it in a very badass way for me, where I'm just like, dude, now I'm going to do this, I don't care. And like I remember it was, I think when was the floods happened? When did the floods happen? 2015, no?
15, December 15.
15, no.
We were
man,
our first
that year, dude. That year just changed my life. Like I remember coming back, and the only thing that I told myself was, I'm not gonna give a damn of what these people are singing. I'm just going to write down and I'm just going to go find out about each song. And I've done that. I've done that for about 75 to 80 songs. I even have a list of everything. And anything that caught my eye, I would just write it down saying this section. And I somehow remembered it, and I'd go back home and I would listen to it, and I'd try like listening to other versions of it. So like my struggle was like another kind of struggle where I sort of tried getting into the musical part of it, because the text was reasonably simple. If somebody would tell me that this is how you pronounce it, I would somehow get it and stuff like that. But the musical part, man, that thing is a challenge.
But I know that you worked a lot, man. I just felt the difference from the first year to the fourth year. The difference was like, whoa, oh my god, it was like really, we can feel the work behind, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I know you work a lot, but that's good. That's really good.
No, but it's helped, right? Like for instance, there was this piece that I was learning. It's a Manade song, okay, and it had this one beautiful phrase to it, okay. Like I'm sure if anybody would chumma just casually sing it up and put it up and stuff like that, they would never get that phrase right. But like so it goes like आँख न जाने दिल पहचाने सूरतिया कुछ ऐसी, this bit, no, nah. I could have never gotten this 5 years before, dude. My balls would have shrunk by the time I'd get that phrase right, you know. And for me to not like I feel like it feels so empowering, because now I'm able to visualize it. And I will be like, nah. When I'm able to do that, that feeling, man, it's unparalleled, dude. I don't think anything can get you that feeling, you know. I was literally like, man, I was proud of myself. I don't want to sound full of myself, but it was such a good feeling.
Yeah.
So I guess, like my approach to singing has completely changed. Like, how much of a change has that been for you? Now, the textual aspect of it is something where you're sort of still making it up and you're like trying to make sure that you're pronouncing it properly. How was the musical side of it for you?
So, the musical side, it was, you remember when the first time we sang in front of, it was...
the temple.
No, like
Carnatic,
the first time, the very first day.
For Teachers Day or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
That was
a dude, what a good this thing, yeah. Such a good this thing, yeah.
So, it was as hard as maybe in a different aspect, maybe like even though now I'm trying to like struggling with like long gamma comes like really fast one, you know, like. You know, but still working on it. But the thing is to like, as you said, like to breaking up, like to like really like understand, like remember this app, man, this music changer.
Music speed changer. I still swear by it.
Man, we were like,
I still swear by it.
It's like 10% slow.
I still swear by it. I don't care.
No, but of course we need to find any way. We get to like get it right. We need to use it, you know. So that's how like we like we can say that even in exams and all they use like, you know, like correct these, you know, like different aspect of the gamakams and all that. But we keep like discovering, we keep like finding a way to get out and
I'm sure
to understand more about it.
Right. So, listen. So I've been seeing your videos collaborating with a very good common friend of ours. How did that happen, dude? You
So-
wanna like talk about that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So the thing is, this song is like super duper. I'm sure in India also super duper high.
Oh, the
famous.
Dhanashri Tilana, right?
What?
This is the Dhanashri Tilana I'm talking to you about.
What?
Not the live session.
Okay.
Not the live session. Okay,
Oh,
so you're
that,
doing two different nothing else.
that.
Yeah.
So it was, I think.
How did that happen?
So it wasn't. It was for. Let me think. For International Dance Day.
Okay. So but how did that happen? Like, how did both of you just come to this thing that, hey, you know what, let's do it?
You know what happened? I made the video like 6 months or like 7 months back already. I made like the recording and I made the videos and all. And
whatever it is, right?
I wasn't thinking about that. Even on the eve of it. I asked her to do it on the same day of this dance World Dance
Day. Yeah. Right.
It wasn't like before. I did ask like for like 1 month, nothing like that. No such preparation.
Nothing like that.
We were like,
right.
I was like, hey, I have this Tilana. I remember doing that Tilana, and all of a sudden I was like, thinking, let's do something because Tilana dance, you know. And I'm like, okay, let's think. I was like searching on Instagram and all who can like give a good approach, like, you know, like a friendly, good. Positive approach to the thing. I was like, let's try to. Should I mention her name?
Yeah, go for it.
Apurva. Yeah, Apurva, and I found Apurva. I was like, I'm sure she will do it. She will not like tell me no, man. I'm so busy today.
Watch out! So
like,
you approached her.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
that's
and
lovely.
I was sure that I wasn't getting like a response like, no, today it's like World International Dance Day. I'm not dancing today or something.
So you're not dancing.
She was like, man, of course, man. That's and I told her about the song. I sent her the song. She was like so happy, so enthusiastic of dancing on that, and she was like, yeah,
doing
it's
it
good.
Yeah.
To, like, I was like, just improvise, just feel free and do what you feel, you know, what you feel that you just improvise, and that's it. It was on the same day. I sent her in the morning. She sent me like in the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, like that, and I made the video and just posted on the day.
That's lovely, dude. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Nice to see. So did you do something else apart from that? There was something else also you did with her, or are you planning to do something like that with her? Something else, since you sort of saw this doing pretty good for you. Like, do you see
and
this?
also what I was thinking now is to bring like different style of dance to it, like different dancers like Kuchipudi, Kathak. I'm trying to find some artists here, but I don't really know like Kuchipudi the artists in India or elsewhere. So I found some artists here. So I told them like let's make a series like different like approach.
Okay, so you mean to say the same Tilana, different approach?
Same Tilana, yeah. Same Tilana with
nice,
different approach.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, so we've been. I mean, my part is done, but it's their part now. It's like
that's their part now.
Yeah. To like
so that's gonna take
show
time,
like a different style, different approach to the Tilana. I'm trying to do
nice.
That. And also maybe
dude.
after we can like try different Tilana, and also I'll pull you in that. You'll be in that. Don't worry.
This is official and it's going on record. Even if the entire video doesn't go, no, this one section will definitely go.
Don't worry, I have so much project now, man. I've been like thinking in the lockdown. By the way, yesterday the lockdown was over, so it was on the 31st.
Oh, okay.
May. Here,
okay.
We're done with the lockdown now. It's like abolished.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing a pretty good job with the virus and all. That's a pretty good.
I see. That's nice to hear.
Yeah, that's how we. I'm planning to do things, and inspired by so many people, including Vignesh and all my classmates.
He's just being too sweet.
No, that's true.
The only source of inspiration this dude would probably take from is me making memes, dude. Trust me. What? How does this fellow think like that, man? Like, I'm sure that's the only thing this probably is going to think about.
That's there, but so many adventures.
Yeah, that probably, but otherwise, dude, like, Chumma, you pick one instrument this fellow used to play, and I'm like, dude, what is this, dude? Something that this guy can't play, so that I could feel a little better about myself and stuff. And yeah, I mean, to this date, I keep telling him you should like move back to Chennai, and this guy would just kill it left, right, and center, being this multi-instrumentalist and whatnot. But man's got his plans, so can't.
Yeah.
It's his.
But
thing.
I was telling that if nothing works here for me, or I'll come back to the roots. I'll come back here. I mean, India.
It'll be a.
But
so
let's
that's the
see.
thing. That's the thing with Chennai, dude. In general, it's a hustle. Okay, you have to put your tongue out and you have to just wag. Okay, but something will work. So that's the thing, and then you will just figure things out on the way. That's what's happened to me. Like in 1 year, like I feel like I remember when college got done. The biggest question everybody would ask, oh, what next? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And
Yeah.
I would actually, I had a decent idea of what I was going to do, but obviously it was never like a framed set of this thing saying, oh, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that or whatever, right? And then things just happened, bro. One thing happened, and then another thing started in, and then session work started coming in. I was like, holy shit, this is so awesome. Because so that's the thing. So how much do you think like that has changed for you? Because let's face it, I think we can be brutally honest about it as well. College was not a very conducive place for such things. Where they were like, you either keep your eggs in one basket or you don't do anything at all. Which to me as a person, which never made sense. Because it's just that, right? It's as much as you can diversify, the better it is. Because you never know, man. Something goes down, you have just like, dude, look at the lockdown, for instance, okay? Like, guys who are solely performers are now turning to online classes. So, like, it can be anything. It need not necessarily be one other thing. It could be like maybe for a dancer to, I don't know, learn konakol or do natuangam. Really one of those kind of things, right? But I've always realized that they're like, no, and like how much do you think now you think that, what man, diversification is the key, or was it something that hit you which is why you took the sound engineering course and, you started doing that?
But you knew already what I did. I did like EDM music. So what's
Okay.
my level of diversification mean for me? Diversification is so it's a way to go out, to discover, to find new spaces, new like
Right.
new music, and that I made like which song was that?
No.
Yeah, so I made like EDM kind of music. So yeah, that's why that's why I took this course of music engineering and all. Yeah, that's how it's been important for me to be diversifying
Nice.
to different kind of music, and I'm trying. I'm telling you, I'm doing like some. I mean, it's not done yet. I'm working, some like local music here, the Sega. And to bring out like Indian, like merge together, blend together, like sync it together.
Nice.
It's
That's
on the
nice.
progress, but it'll take a lot of work.
Yeah,
First, you
fair,
need to
fair.
change.
No,
Yeah.
and see, by diversification, I just don't mean in terms of like diversifying in terms of your music endeavors. What I'm saying is, within the business itself, there are so many skill sets that you can try acquiring, is what I'm saying. Because ideally, if you see a performer, they're like, oh, solely performer, go home. Or if there's a dancer, they're like,
Oh, you
solely
mean like
performer,
that.
dance companies go home. Yeah, like it could even be something like, I don't know, man. You probably getting into editing, like video editing, or you trying your hand in maybe say some other form of dancing. Because obviously you're a dancer, so you'll probably be like able to interpret this a little more better, because you'll catch up much more quicker, right? So in that way, I mean to say, like for instance, music, you're like segueing into different genres and stuff like that. That's one thing. But other aspects of music, like for instance, something as simple as an online class, or going and just taking a few kids and just making that side gig of yours, so that you always have that sorted for yourself. So how much of that is important is what I'm just wanting you to highlight that bit, because I have realized it, and dude, it is so empowering. Like I'm just like, oh my god, like it feels so amazing to finally like see some money on your account, and you're just like, man, that feeling is just absolutely amazing. So how has it been for you that way?
Okay.
Right? Going back home, and
So-
one thing is that you're diversifying and you're working on projects, which is brilliant, which everybody should work.
Yeah.
Apart from that, things which will get you your money and will like sustain you financially. Like how's that journey been for you?
So, when I reached here, I was like sitting at home. Yeah. So and then I got to know some people here, like some organization that
Right.
they told me about, like to teach some kids and all. And I've been going there. I've been going there till like the lockdown started. Before that, and I've
Right.
been starting like taking classes, like teaching, teaching
Nice.
them,
That's
teaching
nice.
like basic. But they were, you know what? They were asking me to like start like teaching them like songs directly. I was like, no, I will like
Don't work that way.
I will like start with the basics and introduce them to the basics, and we'll go on that track so that it's like perfect when we come to this
Fair.
level of
Fair.
song and all. And they were pretty this thing, and then they got to like understand what's the importance behind that, and that
If-
and
if-
also
yeah. You were saying. Finish, and then
yeah.
I'll just.
And also there's some temples, some kovils who asked me to come and teach them singing. I mean, I was like,
that's
okay, I'll
lovely.
teach them basing. And you know what happened? It was like all like grown ammas and appas, and they and they got to know that I learned mridangam also. I like.
Oh, so you're teaching them that
play
also,
mridangam.
huh?
I'm teaching mridangam to the kids now.
Lovely, bro. Lovely. That's
Yeah, and
lovely.
harmonium also I'm teaching.
See, oh god, dude. See, that is it's so cool, right? When you know so many instruments, you can just like venture into whatever it is that you want. It is absolutely amazing. Like, like I think like the thing you spoke about, no, direct songs. Like, man, how much as a love-hate relationship we have with our ex-institute, the place where we're an alumni of and stuff like that. If that's that one thing that I got now, I'm like, get your basics together, dude. It is so important. It is so important. Like, I can't
Yeah.
even like highlight it and like in big bold letters, if I can like font it out and like tell it. Oh my god, like. Yeah, I'm glad that even you are in that same this thing, because even now there are like there are people, they're like, oh, how should I increase my range? Oh, I can't sing like this particular vocalist. I'm like, yeah, you idiot, because you're not him. Like like for once, can you like try being yourself and like just see how epic you probably must be sounding? Because I've seen so many of these people who try imitating a particular kind of singer because this person's probably the trend or the norm, or
Yeah.
and I'm just like, okay, listen, I mean, you're a good singer, no doubt about it, but how much of you is into it? Like, taking an influence is one thing, and completely just aping another person is another thing, which you will not do if you've gotten your basics right. I've just realized that it's a very fundamental thing, but if you know that your basics are together, like for instance, I can never sing like you, not because of this has nothing to do with your voice texture or any of that. It's because the way you grasp on basics is very different the way I grasp on basics. And the same thing would probably go for you with me as well, right? And we've had that. No, there were certain phrases which you wouldn't understand, and I would break it down to you in a way, and you'd be like, oh, that's how it works. And I would come and ask you some things, and you would tell me and break it down in a certain way. Oh fuck, so that's how it works. So when you have that exchange happening at the most root of level, and then you're trying to ape a song which is like on the top tier of the hierarchy, that is just wrong, dude. That is just wrong in all definitions, I guess. Yeah, it's very interesting, because
You just want to go to the point directly. Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, I don't think I would have been able to like break this down so articulately and like put it across if it wasn't for the place where we studied, and they were just like, they were very rampant about the fact that, boss, you better get your this thing together. Like, we were just assumed to know that for Tanyavartanam will happen, this guy will stop and he'll start, why aren't you doing it, is what they would expect us to know. But no one would probably break a Tanyavartanam and tell us that these are the sections behind a Tanyavartanam. Again, so it's just been an interesting journey, man. I guess.
Yeah. Lots of experience.
I know. It's just funny how some of us have
But
Some of us
there's
have-
one thing that India taught me, man.
Okay.
Independence. I was not independent at all.
Are you serious? Tell me
Yeah,
more. Tell me
man.
more. Tell me more about this.
I was like always like behind my mom before going to India. I was like always like depending, like very like this kind of like kiddie. I think I think you in my first year I was like little like like always like not childish but like this
All over the place. All over the place.
yeah.
Mm.
I was and
Right.
then I got to know like staying like, alone, staying like without your family because I was literally alone there, apart being with my friends and all, but this family surroundings and you know how it works. But then when I
Right.
came back to Mauritius, I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to live alone. And I was like,
Same thing happened to me also.
I was like growing up, I'm like, man, I can't live alone now, man. I just, of course, the family is here and, but this capacity of being independent, I think I got that from India. Yeah.
Right. But so how has it been like after that? Those 4 years and then suddenly you're going back. Like, how has it been for you to like acclimatize back to that thing?
That was like, man, I was like, when I reached home, I was like, where am I?
I was
like,
serious.
Man, because I went home like only like once in 4 years. Remember?
Once or twice you went, no?
No,
Twice you went,
once.
no?
I remember it was for this this festival. Remember Govindan? I was telling you about that. Second year. Second year. Yeah.
Jan
like
or something you
only
went, no?
No, October.
Okay.
September, October. Yeah. Then when I came home, it wasn't like feeling that like I felt when I came back after my 4th year. That was like, oh my god, I was so lost. I was not. You know what I was doing? I brought my podi because here we don't have podi. I brought my idli inji, not inji. Soru, sadam, inji.
Sadam.
Idli. Yeah, the idli.
Idli rice.
Idli rice. I was like full like Tamil words. I'm like, idli rice.
Idli arisi. It's called idli arisi.
Arisi, yeah. So I got that. I got like all my favorite like items that I used to eat in India and brought it here. Because I was like, okay, I'm just eating that because I'm not sure like being like back to this routine of eating like the Mauritian and then but I got it like Mauritian food. I don't know if you had remember I brought dal puris.
Yeah, you did.
So and then I got like really quick to it and but then I started like going out to the beach. You know how the beach is here. Yeah.
I see.
So,
You've shown us pictures, but yeah.
but for sure we are waiting for you here, man. Either for a concert or like tourist backpacking, as you always say.
Get me there. Backpacking I don't mind doing, but get me there is all I scream whenever somebody tells me all these things. I mean, so dude, how was the lockdown life been there, bro? Like how's your village taking it in, and how's that been there?
In India it's still lockdown, right?
It's crazy, dude. We are so Chennai is silver medal in the number of cases. Proud of you, Chennai.
Okay.
Yeah. Proud of you, Chennai. Keep at it. Let's try hitting platinum. And man, we are 5th overall. India is 5th overall in the global world right now.
Oh my god.
We're killing it. We're doing a very good job.
But here we got like it was on the 19th of March, right? 19th of March.
Yeah,
we got,
in and around that time only.
We got our free first cases, imported cases, and then after 4 days we went under like full lockdown and curfew and all like that, and then we were like full lockdown for like 1 week. Or two. I think it's 2 weeks.
Okay.
It was full. You know what's full lockdown? No shops.
Everything. No shops. Nothing.
Nothing was open. Nothing.
Yeah.
But some people didn't have any, even food in. Hello.
Hello. Tell that.
Yeah. Some people doesn't have any food in the house, man. Like literally.
Okay.
It was like mad. And then slowly they start like putting like alphabet how do you call that, alphabeting, like you can go out like 2 times a week to go for like provisions
okay.
and all, like alphabetic
Okay.
orders, like A to F
okay.
on Monday and Thursday, etc., etc. Mine was like Tuesday and Friday. They
So
kept it
A
like,
to F as in like I didn't
like
understand that. Like,
your surname.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's
You can
interesting.
go out on your surname.
Oh,
Like A to
okay,
F.
that is
Yeah.
holy shit. That's interesting. Okay, tell
Yeah,
me more.
so they did that. So for like each people, maybe they get like 2 times a week to go out, like to make like provisions and
Provision
and things
purchases,
like that.
whatever it is
Yeah.
that you'd want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course when you go to the supermarket, you just get just take your temperatures and all and all. And then we got till like unfortunately we get like 10 dead. 10 people
Ouch.
died from corona here,
Right.
and we get like now we are free 25 cases
325 cases in total, is it?
in total. Now
Oh,
only
wow, man.
free is active. Free only is active cases.
Dude, that's lovely, dude.
Yeah, but this
Oh my
free,
god, dude.
wait, this like 1 month we didn't get any cases. For 1 month, mostly 1 month we didn't get any cases, and all the cases was queued from, there was no cases, active cases in the hospital. And now they just get some people out from India, I think. Yeah, they bring some Mauritian people from no, it's Mauritian. It's Mauritian people coming back to Mauritius,
Whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, but they get free. We got 3 more cases, imported cases. But yesterday,
But man, that is yesterday you
was like lockdown is over.
Dude, that feels so amazing to hear, because here it's, I don't know, man. People are people are idiots here, man. Like, and dude, so the worst is, so I got to hear about this one person. So this one colleague called me up and we were talking, and he has this person right on top of his house. Okay, he did not apparently show any symptoms. All right, and when he was tested positive, bro. Okay, so an ambulance came down, it took him and stuff like that. They tested everything and things, and he didn't have any symptoms as such. So now he's under home quarantine. Like, can you imagine what will be going through that guy's this thing? He'll be like, yeah, I have nothing going on, I'm all chill and stuff like that. And now one day you're just suddenly coming and you're telling like you're tested positive. Yappa. Yeah, man, it's crazy, dude. Like, the cases here are just getting so bad now. No, like I don't even know, man. The only way for this is to go full draconian on things. I've told this on other episodes as well. Dude, first of all, we're an overpopulated country, at least in India, right? Man, sticks are the only way out, dude. Otherwise, there are always people who there will be that one idiot who will just ruin it for everybody. It's the same principle that applies here as well. So, but dude, it's so lovely to know. Hats off to the government.
They work a lot. So many good things made to
that's
control
lovely,
this.
man.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That's lovely to hear. Like, I'm so glad that it's curbed out and it's controlled out and stuff. Which is what it is, right? Like for me, even if they say that it's cured in the literal sense and stuff like that, I'll still feel so cynical to travel, bro. So there was one recording that I had. Okay, this one recording session I had, and he was like, "Can you come? Is that okay for you?" I was like, "Listen, I am okay, but we better keep it at a time where there's not much traffic and I can just come, bro." You'll not believe. So the studio is in T Nagar. I reached in 15 minutes from ECR.
No way.
Yeah, 15 minutes, flat. Okay, he's like, acha, so have you left? He's like, yeah, I've left. And then I'm there like, he's like, so early you came out. I was like, sir, the streets were empty, bro. T Nagar, empty. And I'm talking this around 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning, okay?
I just wanted to see that, man.
Macha, I wanted to take pictures, but I was still like so cynical to even stand. I was like, I might as well just go to the studio and do whatever it is. And oh my god, dude, and he couldn't believe it. He's like, oh my god, it's that empty. I was like, yeah, it is that empty, like, because people are actually not. And it was only after the lockdown got relaxed a little bit, where they're like, you can travel, but make sure that you're not stopping at places and you social distance yourself. You have that individual this thing amongst yourself. So my scene was simple, boss. I'm starting from this place. The only place I'm stopping is that place. Okay, dude, 15 minutes, dude. Yeah, it was mad. It was absolutely maddening.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, no, like. Yesterday alone, yesterday or 2 days before or something, like in Chennai alone, or Tamil Nadu, I'm not too sure. I think Chennai alone, you have like 800 cases or something like that. And I'm just like, dude, where is this even like going, you know? Like, I don't even know if relaxing this or anything would make any sense. It's just startling. I don't think anybody has experienced anything like this, not even our great grandfathers and stuff. No, we've only read about all this.
Only us, only our generation.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, we're actually witnessing something like this. Oof. This is history in the making, I guess. In a not so great way, but yeah, I swear. So how have you been like killing your time apart from like doing all these things? Is there some other new skill that you've like acquired and you're like, oh wow, I can do that? Like for instance, I figured out how to edit. So I'm just belting memes left, right, and center. Whatever comes into my idea, I just put it in the form of a video.
What are you editing?
As in, what am I editing? What software?
What videos?
Anything, dude. It could be any thought that I particularly have in my head, like this one thing I had, like you know that cartoon called Dora the Explorer, no?
Yeah.
Such a horrible cartoon. Okay, first of all, Dora, like I don't understand that cartoon character at all. Okay, she can speak in so many languages, but she doesn't know like one door that is right next to her eye or something like that. Okay,
Yeah,
like I'm just like,
us.
yeah, she's asking you. So I just took snippets of it. It's there on my Instagram. You can probably go check it out and stuff. So I took snippets of hers, and it was as though Dora is interviewing me, and I'm replying back to her. And it's about me telling what a tantrum throwing cartoon character this is, and I had to like get out of, so I'm like, justice for Vignesh and stuff like that. So these are ideas that I get in my head, and I just like put it up in the form of video clips, and I'm like assorting it and getting it together. And another one that is super funny that will probably come out in a few days from now. It's just it's like throwing this thing on a very sensitive situation. I wouldn't say sensitive, it was just blown out of proportion by the media recently. So I just thought it's in short, it's just one of those things where it's not right parenting, but people are not pointing out that they're doing anything apart from that, is what I personally felt. So I said, why not do a video on that and like try jamming on top of it. There was that, and then so I have a lot of ideas like that. So these meme ideas, like for instance, I don't know, like our speech memes, or somebody explaining your Sahityam memes, those kind of things. Like, Karulavum, Shirulavum, Midilayil Kannimadam. Basically, because that Midilayil is so important, Midilayil Kannimadam. They tell that, right? Especially when people who know the song really well and they try explaining the meaning behind it, the passion that oozes out of them, no? So I thought I'll probably make like small concepts like that and just like put it across and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Me, I've been like doing like my own like little garden at home because I told you, right,
nice.
we didn't get like old shoppers clothes. We like, oh no, how are we gonna eat or something like that. But thanks God, like just before the lockdown, we got some like good provision here. Yeah. Okay. So we got like a little like, I don't have much place. I have like balconies. So we like make like some little pot with just planting like kotomilis, like coriander, and like this like little fine mint, this kind of little herbs. Now I've been doing that, and I've been cooking, man. I've been like like full.
Hey, nice. Even I've been like trying it, and I've just gotten back to it again. So that's a good feeling.
Yeah. Making like cakes and all. Like
same scenes. Everybody has to bake a cake during lockdown because it's mandatory. Someone like, Yoppa, what is this peer pressure? Even I have to bake something, and they'll probably go bake something and come. Yeah, but it's a nice feeling.
I did that, and I'm just coordinating some works also online. I'm just doing some. I'm doing some like here now. It's Vega Sivisagam. Vega Sivisagam.
I have no idea.
Murugan festival here in
Muruga for life. Every Mauritian can relate to this.
Yeah, man. So so how it's locked down, like we were supposed to have Kavadi and all, and nothing is happening. So I'm organizing, just bringing some musicians and singers and like doing lives on one page and
Yeah.
just promoting.
Right. That's nice.
Yeah,
That's nice
so
to know.
many people doing that. But yeah, that's how it's going on since then.
Good. Now you will have to talk about that other live that you did.
Yeah.
Because I was like, whoa, nice. When did this happen? So she thought I was actually like, meaning sarcastically or something. I was like, dude, no, like this is awesome. Like you have to like tell me more about it and stuff. You should probably tell me about it.
Oh,
more as
you
well.
asked her.
I just messaged her, Baba.
Eppo.
So when she put that post across saying that I'm doing this live and stuff, and I was just like, oh, nice, okay, yeah.
So
Nice.
what happened is like this song is like super duper hyper famous here, man.
Yeah, I think we should just mention her name. Her name is Madhura.
Madhura,
Yeah. I hope at least my subscriber counts increase by like another 10 people now that I've told her name. Wait, we'll just try telling her name a little more. Madhura. That's like for a little more time so that people can like. So she's a singer. She's also from our college and stuff. She sang for a Rahman's movie. She sang for a Vijay's movie, and yeah, man, she is killing it. And it was nice to see these two collaborating on that. So I was just asking the details about that.
You know what happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened. This song is like super duper hyper famous here, like all Rahman songs, Vijay movie and all. And somehow some people got to know that I'm friend with her. No clue how.
Okay.
I have no clue how. They were like, oh my god, just like ask her to like do like some videos or something like that.
Something
I'm
like
like,
that.
okay, I'll try. And as yesterday was like Mother's Day, it was like I think it was like Thursday morning. I was like, yeah, they were like telling me like we can do something. I'm like, why not a live? You know what? Why not a live session like with her? Like not me in it, like only her like doing a live on this Mauritian platform. And I was like, as it's Mother's Day, let's make it like special Mother's Day. Like she can sing some like I know that she sings like Hindi songs and all. And then like here like people love Hindi songs and all the songs, and they understand Hindi here as I told you. So many people understand Hindi. So you know, in our local TV, sorry to disturb just in our local TV we have like local TV like local TV that's like not free TV like government TV, we can say, okay,
right?
We have like 18 channels,
okay,
like 6 or 7 channels only Hindi in that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like that we have like one Bhojpuri channel and the rest is Hindi.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, so back to the point. Yeah, so I knew that she sings like Hindi songs, and it would be interesting that she sings some related Mother's Day song, you know. And I asked her on the same day. I asked her. She was like, "Yeah, why not? Let's do that." I was like so happy about that, and I was like telling some friends that she accepted like to do it live, and all. They were like so like so happy about it, and it happened like that. And I told her to send like a prom videos and all that. I made like a nice poster. I did it myself and all. And and the eve means like Saturday. She told me that but you won't be gonna be on the live video. I'm like no, no, because you know people are just not used to that system of like doing like conversation. It's like only you singing, you know. She was like, no, just be with me. I'm like, dude, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to add me to the live. And she was like, just bring it to the to Instagram. And I was like, no, people are just not too much Instagram here in Mauritius, more Facebook. They were like, she was like, okay, but just find a way how to like we can like, you know, you being here, being in the live also. And then I found a way. And yeah, that's what happened. And then it happened yesterday, like 5 o'clock in India. And we just talked. She just sang. She sang the song.
Nice.
She asked me to sing the boy part, the male.
Oh
my God.
So like, did you just sing on the spot, or did you like learn it a little before?
On the spot, man. She was like, no, sing with me. I was like, no way, man. I just searched the lyrics up. But because I've listened to the song for like sometimes, you know.
You've heard it often.
I've heard because man, in all radios it's playing, man. it's
Yeah, dude.
that big.
This one day I was finishing another session work and I was coming down and I was actually listening to her on the radio, and it's such an Indian thing, right? Like you just listen to somebody, like, one of those things, right? So I was just like sending her a video of that. I was like, yeah, in another random place, you're just being played for the millionth time on the radio. But yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, but it was a really nice experience. And then she told me about like Madhura told me about this idea of like bringing people like that and like converse and sing like jam session. And then I was talking about Vignesh about that today. I was like, okay, it won't be like a podcast system. It will be like more like a jamming. Let's see.
Fair.
Let's see.
Yeah, man. I won't mind. Though I am somebody who's very wary of an online jam. That's just me though. I'm totally open with somebody else who can execute it properly, because I'm just like, I'd rather like record my parts home, get it perfectly, get it right, and then like put it across. I'm just that guy. Probably because I'm not a sucker for spontaneity. I've still not reached that place where I can be very spontaneous and just be very flamboyant and be like, oh, song, huh? I'll sing. I can't do that. I can probably do that with memes, but not with songs. But yeah, nice to know that you're also sort of branching out on such things. Anything that you've been watching, like any Netflix show or any of the streaming, this thing that you've been watching?
Yeah, streaming, no, nothing like that. But I've been so in Tamil movies, man, since like the lockdown.
Nice. Which one did you watch?
So many movies. Like I've been shifting, like Prime Videos, Amazon Videos. How do you call that? Prime, right?
Prime
Videos, Netflix, Prime Video, Netflix. I was like searching, like I was like adding like I was just like
movies,
like watch list. Like, man, I've been watching so many movies. I've watched recently. I watched this film Asuran. I don't know.
Dude,
Danush.
what a movie!
Yeah.
Dude, of course I know Asuran. What a film, man!
Yeah, man.
Insane
nice.
movie.
Yeah, I've been watching so many, man. I don't even remember. Then what happened? I watched this Bigil movie, Bigil where and then I heard her voice because I didn't know, man. I didn't know that it was her. I was like,
it was her.
I know this voice. I was like thinking, and then I went on the net and searched for it, and then I'm like, ballet. And then I think that after like 2 days, you called me and telling me that she's singing for. Before you told me, I don't remember.
No, you messaged me asking. Yeah. She's singing for Ray or Ramana.
Yeah. That's the movies I've been watching till. But so many, man, so many. I've been watching Telugu movies because mostly all. You know what happened on Netflix? You can't find like which movie is that? Is it Tamil, Telugu, or Malayalam?
Yes, sir. It'll have that language, no, in description.
Yeah, but you need to go on the description and like find out what.
No, because
that
much also you can't do for yourself.
When like you're like browsing and searching.
Yeah. When you're browsing,
you can't
that
see
time
that.
It's not there.
But so many times I've been adding like Telugu movies, Malayalam movies, But I've been watching that also.
Nice, dude.
I've
That's
been watching
damn
like
nice.
so many Malayalam movies and this.
Tell me more Malayalam movies that you've watched, because I can recommend you so many Malayalam movies, dude. Like it'll blow your brains apart. Like it'll like, dude, what is this?
Just send me a list, man. I'll search for it because
I'll do that.
You've asked me, if you ask me the title, I don't know the titles, man. So it's just like I just remember the scenes.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So any web series, any series that you've been following particularly?
No, nothing.
Nothing of that sort. Only movies that you've been watching. Also, you've just been watching movies. Nice. Because I've gotten into that web series scene. I'm just like sitting and milking every series that is out there, and I'm just.
I told you can send me. Just send me. I'll just go for it.
Done. That's a given. So somebody else also asking. I was like, I'll make sure that I'll send you across, because they were of this thing. These South Indian movies, people are always running around and kicking everybody. I'm like, no, dude, you haven't watched South Indian movies. I'm sorry to tell you this. So it's really nice to know. Anything else you think we can probably talk about? Something else that you'd want to add or? How was collaborations been like after you've done this course and you've gone there, like with the local artists over there, and like you kept going to Reunion Island very often, and
so it's this
and you met our very good friend, our very good common friend.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
No, maybe your friend.
Just kidding.
Well,
Never mind.
yeah. So I know what you're referring to now. I still have this video. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think I'll send it to you back. Just like we can laugh.
Can be included. Can be included. It'll be the best thing. No. Let's not do that, Pao.
Yeah.
Let him just live. Yeah. Let him be. Yeah.
So yeah, it's been since I was I came back and some dance school called me from there
Okay.
to sing some Salange Puja, Arangetram and all. Like in 1 month there was like several programs, and then
Right.
there's like some temples presidents and some temple members there, and they saw me singing, and then they called
Right.
me in August, and then they called me in November. Yeah, so they've been calling me like to sing in the temples, and that's how it's being. It's always being like they just call me so many times, and because they are like very interested with the culture, the music, the dance part. They're like very in this cultural, and blending it with the religious temple. That's how they bring it there, and it's pretty
Right,
interesting.
right.
It's pretty interesting, and they're very like fascinated with like this.
So are
system.
you were you like helping them with picking the items, or was the teacher doing it and giving it to you? Like, how did that process work? Like, so how was it like how was it? Was it more like let me just give you just come sing those bits sort of an approach, or was it more like you were also getting in and you were like, hey, you know what, there's that bit you could include in this bit? Like, how did that work?
No, you mean in the temples?
As in for whomever you sang.
No, I've been singing like kacheris, man.
Oh, kacheris, then okay, then that's just you. No, but you were telling that you did some Salanga Puja and the dance
Yeah.
bit, right?
So
Like, how did
was
that approach
structured,
happen?
yes, of course. But they
course.
send me the songs and
Fine, and you just interpreted it.
Pushpanjalis and all. I learned that like repetition. We had so much rehearsals and all, so many rehearsals, and that's how it worked. It was not. At that time, I was like freshly came back, I was like still like, all motivated and all, And I was.
Why you're in now, huh?
I am.
Okay.
But, I was like freshly came back from India and all. And it
right.
happened nicely, and it was like a really good experience. Yeah.
Right.
And the teacher is an Indian. She's from India. She's from Chidambaram.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So
That's she was like really pakka,
So, so how was it approaching a concert after that and after this? Like tell me that journey. Like, for instance, you're telling that you were singing in concerts and temples and stuff like that. What is that one change that you brought in within yourself to make sure that the overall concert, this thing was also a little presented in your own way, but not in the otherwise way that it's ideally probably presented in Mauritius? Was there something that you probably tried which worked for you and it worked for the people there as well? Like was there something that worked for you that way?
In the temple.
In the temple when you were giving concert.
Yeah. So
was there something that you did? Yeah.
I did something different, because here in Mauritius, after the prayer, after like the Mangalams and the Mangala Jodi and all, this like the prayer is done. It's done. It's like over.
Oh, it's just stopped. Okay.
Yeah, like everyone just go and eat and go home. But there,
whatever.
We continued. We did like a mini kacheri after the prayer, like for like 30 minutes, like 45 minutes. We like in
nice.
Kalpanaswaram and all that, like a mini kacheri, right?
That's nice.
We tried to pull this off, but it worked because people stayed back. They didn't.
See, so that's the thing.
Rush home or something.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
What I have realized is that, right, like, see, you should be confident of what you're doing, and it can't be a cosmetic change. Like, this was a nice change, right? You're like, you know what, let me just do this. Let me just put them in an uncomfortable position, and sometimes people actually accept it, which is surprising. Trust me, because man, that's nice to know. So how did you did you let's try getting into it a little more in a detailed way, because I'm just trying to figure out what was that change that you tried getting in. So did you take a main piece and did you try singing on it, or did you like take a...
Yeah, you know what I did? After the prayer, I did like a very like impacting song, like very famous song,
Acha.
Like, for example, like for Murugan song, there's this song Maruda Malai Mamani Murugaya.
Murgaya.
Yeah, you heard that. So I
Yeah.
put this across. I sing this so that I just like catch the people so that they just don't go
People?
anywhere, you know. And then
Yeah,
we
and
just
then
like keep
now-
sitting here, and then I can start my kacheri. Like it was like that.
Okay.
So I start like with a very
Okay.
like catchy song that very famous like. I start like some song like that, and then they just like
Right.
they just like keep hearing the song, and they just stayed for the whole kacheri. You know?
Right.
That's
And what so what was the improvised piece that you took? The piece
Yeah.
that you particularly improvised on, if you remember.
Yeah, so I did Shiva Lili Vasanapate, Natabaravi.
Nice.
I did that. I did Shanmuga Priya, Saravana Baba. Saravana
Nice.
Baba Yennum. That and then I did like yeah, I did Kavava Varali, and
Nice.
then I there's some more songs. Wait, let me think. One Shivaranjani. You remember this song? Arulvadivela,
Manala.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
sing that very often also.
And also I took some Tyagaraja song also. I just blended
Nice.
in that. Yeah, sometime I
Nice.
did that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Nice. Nice to know that you're doing that, dude. Because I remember you always telling me like, man, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. And this is why I would keep telling you, I'm like, no, dude, like try putting yourself in that and then
Yeah,
just
yeah.
get out of it properly. You know, you'll like kill it. And at the end, you ended up taking a Tyagaraja Kriti for your kacheri.
That's true.
Where you would have taken something
Yeah.
Tamil and you could have just been very convenient to that. I did that. I just took a Tamil Kriti because I was just like, never mind. But that was nice to see that you kind of stepped a little bit out of that and you're like, you know what, I'll do a good job out of it. And yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, do you want to talk about that experience? Like the first time when you performed that Somavara Kacheri, like such a game changer it was, at least for me, man. Like I remember, dude, I was freckling my balls out even in the last minute. And I don't know, man, there was just that one moment where it just got everything together. I'm like, dude, screw it, I don't care. If I botch up today also, I'm going to sing. So what was that moment like? Just describe those 45 minutes, no?
Man,
how was it like for you?
I was like freaking, man, like just before the concert, like who sang before? I don't remember who sang before. I think Kirtana or something.
I think Kirtana, yeah,
Yeah.
Kirtana sang before you. Kirtana, by the way, is another classmate of ours.
Yeah.
There were about, how many of us were there? There were 7 or 8 of us?
8 plus couple
8,
also.
Couple also. No. Including him 8, no? Hold on. Couple, you, me, Bharat, Kirtana, 8. 8 including
yeah.
couple.
Yeah, it was man, I was like so afraid, man. I was like, oh my god, no, man. It was like crazy, you know. It was like I you know, we've done so much, like, you know, practicing for that. When like just before I was like going to sit, I just like
I
forget
think more than the
everything, man.
practice, more than the practice, I remember it was just people. Like I was just like, please take it, please don't judge us. And the only thing that was running in my head, because I know all of us had put in too much effort into it. But yeah.
Man. It was but and then surprisingly when I was like I started, I was like pretty relaxed, you know. I was like pretty like confident or
Okay.
and all my corvees and all my things came.
Everything fell on place also.
Yeah, that's.
Dude, I remember
that's
when you
satisfaction.
remember I was the one who told you not that I wanna piggyback on top of this, but then remember I told you those 2 places, just make sure that you put swarams for Vatapi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like this.
I was like, dude, do it. You can do it really well. Just do it. And dude, and people are like, huh? You know, that was awesome, dude. The minute I saw people getting that reaction, I was like, yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. Like I was so happy for you.
Yeah.
I think I sang after you, right? I sang the next week, I think.
Yeah.
I sang the next week, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was completely different though. Like I remember, I was freaking out, but then you started out only super confidently. My varnam was after that only. I don't know, man. Something just happened. I think it was. I think it was Sir playing some very off pattern or something on the mridangam, and he realized it. So he goes like and he starts playing it, and I don't know, man, that or it's so random, you know, that just got some confidence in me. I'm like, dude, screw this, dude, that's it, dude, we're into it now, we better do good, otherwise it's not gonna end well, right? Yeah, man, it was fun. fun 45 minutes, I guess.
And then what's like the surprise was this they asked you for
Tilana, yeah, I swear. That just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
that
man,
just came out of nowhere.
That was like
it's like everybody was like, yeah, they were like, okay, everything was good and all, but Tilana was very good. And I'm like, what about the other 40 minutes?
That I worked so hard for that, man.
I swear. It's just funny like how man. And I did another concert. This was this January, I think. Yeah, this January I did. This was in Kerala. And I sang for about 2 hours 45 minutes or something. And to me, man, not in one. So that's the thing, right? That was the best thing, dude. I look at the time and I'm like, holy shit, I've sung this longer. Like I couldn't believe it myself. So like I remember, and I have to, like, I can't stress enough on those two co-musicians. Oh my god, dude. Like, one phrase I would put, the violinist would belt me out of 3 violin phrases which are like some 7 times better than it, okay? Some 18-year-old kiddies, and the way he was just whacking out. Now I was like, boss, like, I have to, if not match, at least, like, if not be at his place, at least be somewhere close to him, you know? And then it became that, right? So at one point, it pretty much became that. Like, I just saw him belting out and I was just like, there's one place where I tried singing something and it didn't sound really well overall and stuff like that. And the worst part was I had a bad throat. Like, bad is like bad to the power of infinity types, okay? Like, I was like, okay, so the thing is, I was sounding like that day, okay? Yeah. So I was like, dude, that's it. I'm just opening up. I'm just going to do what it is and I'm just going to, no matter what, right? And there were places I touched some note and all. I was like, wow, look at things that pressure can do to you. But yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, that's great. Man, 2 hours, mostly 3 hours, that's like, oh my god. That's
yeah. And I didn't even realize it. So that's the best part about it, right? Like, I remember it's cold in the night. So we start at like around 9:45 in the night, and we go until whenever you want to go until, right? And I finished at some 12:45 or something, dude. And I was just holy shit. What just happened? And there was so there was one point where there were people like dozing off and things like that. So once the Taniya Avarthanam got done, I was like, listen, I can innu evlo edukanonu solunga, I can, like, you know, cut it down. And I was very open about it in the mic and stuff. Everyone gets up, they're like, you sing. Why are you stopping to sing? I was like, holy shit, what's happening here? Because these are things that I've never experienced. I was just like, okay, this is new. But yeah, it was fun. Really fun.
Yeah, that's great, man. Which main did you take?
Like, to this, I took Todi. I took this Kriti called Shri Krishnam Bhajamanasam.
Oh, nice.
Dikshitar's composition. And yeah, man. So at least that way now I know how can I, like, approach a song. At least something that works for me. It might not be the right way, wrong way, that way, this way, and all. I don't know. But it works for me that way. So I just make sure that I prepare in a certain fashion and things like that.
Yeah.
So, how much do you think that helped you? Like those 6 months of that the one concert, you know, and then that exam concert, and then sir just giving us portions, and then we trying to figure out, like, how much do you think that has helped you to, like, fine tune your concert approach in your place right now?
Yeah. So, firstly, is the structure. The structure that it's been, like, you know, more like squared. Like before, it was just like singing like everywhere, just like putting this thing. But even like when I was like doing some this like mini kacheris that I was telling you, it was more like structure, like more like a finely classified. It was like more like how to tell that, I don't know, more square. It was more straight. It was more like more clean. You know, it's like more like proper. You know, it's like it's just this. This way of you know, because we had like this the temple kacheri that, and then like brought us like more experience to do like the exam kacheri, and then when I came back, I didn't do any kacheri. I did one kacheri. I did like my arangetram here, and then I just put up like all this like very like, you know, I sing like I sang that, you know,
right,
and then people was like, wow, what we've never heard like this kind of song, because it's not that popular, you know. And then I was like, I learned that, and by Ravi, you know, and all that. And they were like, wow, you need to continue. So I've just like introduced like a not a new system here, but revised, you know, just like reviving this before it was there, but and then people stop hearing that kind of music. And then that's how it helped me to like bring not new song but the song to Mauritius that people can enjoy.
That's nice. That's actually very nice that you're trying something like that.
Yeah.
That's really nice because I think me trying it wouldn't make any sense, because then that would just be a cosmetic change, but you trying it would make more sense because of the place that you're coming from.
Yeah.
So that's nice to know that you're actually trying that out, which is pretty epic.
Yeah.
Any final words that you'd want to probably talk about, or do you want to talk about how sound engineering has like changed your this thing towards voice production
Of course,
just recording
of course.
and modulation and everything? That'd be
So
lovely.
it's been basically I wanted to do an album back to in India,
Okay.
like a Murugan, like some budget before, like in my first year or second year,
Yeah.
And I went to the studio and all. It was like one friend's friend, and he was talking. We can do the job. There's no problem, And then when I heard the price, so and I was like, oh my god, and all like that. And then I realized that why not? Because I'm a singer. I need to have like a minimum knowledge in music. In recording and like voice and how to like like when I go in a concert, I need to know what gain, when high, like like low, mid. I need to know all this,
Or just
like,
to how to like throw your voice to the mic, I guess. Anything.
Yeah, that's how I get the idea to like go and take a course of it and learn it, like how to like really like manage and now I have like my little studio. I just record. I just like make me happy.
That's lovely, dude.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Because that's also something I've been wanting to build on. If not a recording equipment, but at least like an editing equipment or something of that sort. Because that's been like my longest of dreams. And now I'm like making some little bit for myself as well. So I just thought might as well just save it up and build a good rig.
Yeah.
Figure this thing out. Any final words before parting in?
But what I want to say is thank you for having me here. Like just having.
Cheers, man.
Thank you to Vignesh.
Cheers.
Subscribe to Vignesh channel and more to come. I'm sure, right? With other artists, other people. There are keep this good job, this good opportunity you're giving to people, like to like express themselves, like me, I'm not used like to talk too much, so I've been like talking. That's pretty good. That's why I'm just happy that I'm here and talking to you, and of course reviving all these like memories that we had in college and all that. And thank you for inviting me here, and stay safe from the virus, of course. Take all precautions.
Yes. You heard him. You want me to tell also something deep?
Yeah.
Why do you want deep quotes all the time? Why do you want to quote Rumi all the time? You can't be. Next episode, I will call one more person. I will also keep 1 hour and 20 minutes video. You don't tell me to reduce it to 30 seconds. You do that with Instagram vocal covers. You don't do it with this. This is podcast. This is how podcasts work. Tata.